Destiny's screams pierced through the hospital walls. For 90 unbearable days, she had been trapped in labor, her body tormented by endless contractions. Specialists and doctors were summoned from far and wide, yet none could explain the mystery surrounding her condition. 5 scheduled cesarean sections had ended in chaos, with doctors and nurses fainting inexplicably before the procedure could begin. It was as though something or someone was forbidding the child's birth. Destiny's husband, Mr. Oyibo, paced outside the delivery room, his face drenched in sweat and frustration. "How incompetent can you people be?" he roared at the doctors. "My wife is not an elephant. Fix this." But no amount of shouting could force a solution. The doctor, visibly shaken, removed his glasses and said, "Mr. Oyibo, we've tried everything. It's like something is blocking us. You may need to consider spiritual intervention." Destiny's mother, Aku, clutched her chest as tears streamed down her face. She turned to her husband, Dempsey, whispering, "We have to pray. This isn't natural." Dempsey hesitated but nodded. The doctor's failure had left them no choice. As Destiny's cries echoed again, Aku's mother, Destiny's grandmother, arrived with the prophetess. Clad in flowing robes and holding burning incense, the woman declared, "This is not ordinary labor. These children are tied to a curse, and until it is broken, they cannot be born." Once upon a time, baby Destiny's birth was one that was celebrated as a miracle after her parents had endured 12 agonizing years of barrenness, ridicule, and desperation. She was named Destiny, a symbol of their answered prayers. Determined to give her everything they never had, the couple vowed to raise her differently from how they were raised, treating her like fragile glass. "We will not shout at her," Aku said, cradling baby Destiny. "We will guide her, let her make choices, and never let her feel small." Dempsey agreed. No harsh punishments, only gentle parenting. But gentle parenting quickly turned to indulgence. Destiny learned that tears could bend her parents to her will, and her sense of entitlement grew with her. At 5 years old, Destiny threw a tantrum at a shopping mall. She kicked and screamed until Aku caved and bought her the expensive toy she demanded. "You're spoiling her," Mama warned. But Aku dismissed the concern. "Gentle parenting is the modern way of parenting, Mama. Times have changed." Yet, over time, Destiny's behavior worsened. When her grandmother scolded her for breaking the TV set after being told to go to bed, Aku intervened. "Mama, we don't shame children in this house." Her mother shook her head. "You are planting seeds of disaster. Discipline is love, and it is that discipline that has made you into the woman you are today." But Aku stubbornly defended Destiny. "She's expressing herself, Mama. Kids today are assertive, not the timid children you raised us to be." Aku and Dempsey continued to pamper and leave Destiny unchecked, all in the name of gentle parenting. By her teenage years, Destiny's behavior had spiraled out of control. She bullied classmates and openly defied teachers. At home, she demanded luxury and threw fits when denied. When the school disciplined her for wearing designer clothes instead of the prescribed uniform, her parents defended her. "Individuality is important," Dempsey argued, threatening to withdraw funding from the school. Her grandmother's warnings grew louder. "This child will bring you shame. Change your ways before it's too late." But her words were brushed aside like dust. Destiny's rebellious and arrogant ways grew with her. She grew into a stunning young woman who believed the world revolved around her. When she met Mr. Oibo, a wealthy tech billionaire, he showered her with gifts and love, further feeding her arrogance. "You deserve everything, my queen," he would say. Destiny basked in his praise, her entitled attitude deepening. As the wife of a tech billionaire, she basked in wealth, treating others as beneath her. One afternoon, Destiny strutted into her husband's corporate office, her designer heels clicking sharply against the marble floor. An elderly cleaner, accidentally brushed her mop against her shoes while cleaning the floor. "You fool!" Destiny screamed. "Do you know these shoes cost more than your life?" The cleaner fell to her knees, trembling. "I'm sorry, madam. Please forgive me." "Forgive you?" Destiny sneered. "Clean it with your hands, now." Tears streamed down the woman's face as she obeyed. Destiny pressed her foot on the woman's back, grinding the humiliation deeper. Onlookers whispered, but no one dared to intervene. After humiliating the elderly woman, Destiny fired her. "I'm sorry, madam, but my grandson, I need this job to take care of him, please. If I lose this job, I can't buy his medication." The old lady's pleas fell on deaf ears as Destiny called in the guards to throw the old woman out. She flipped her hair and walked off smiling. Back in the hospital, Destiny lay screaming. The prophetess lit incense, her voice echoing as she prayed. "What we face is not natural," she declared. "Destiny, do you remember humiliating an elderly woman at your husband's office?" Destiny's eyes widened. "Yes," she whispered, tears mixing with sweat. "She cursed you," the prophetess said. "She said you would suffer as she suffered." Destiny's cries grew louder. The prophetess raised her hands. "Repent, Destiny. Ask for forgiveness and vow to change your ways." Destiny sobbed, nodding furiously. "I will change. I'll make it right." With that, the prophetess began incantations to lift the curse. As the prayers filled the room, Destiny felt a sudden shift. The intense pain she had endured for 90 days began to ease. "It's happening," the doctor shouted. "She's ready." Destiny was rushed into delivery. Within minutes, the cries of newborn babies filled the room. "Twins," the doctor announced. Destiny wept as she held her children. Destiny's transformation began the moment she held her newborn twins in her arms. Tears of joy mixed with regret as she promised to raise them differently. Her grandmother approached her bedside. "Now do you understand, my child? You see where the arrogance we allowed in you brought you?" Destiny nodded. "I do, Grandma." "This is your second chance, Destiny. Don't make the mistakes your parents made." Her husband, shaken by the ordeal, vowed to stand by her as she rebuilt her character. Destiny visited the elderly cleaner, falling to her knees and begging for forgiveness. Moved by her humility, the woman forgave her, sealing the curse's end. But Destiny knew her journey wasn't over. She had much to learn and prove as a mother, wife, and a woman reborn. The moral of the story is that parenting shapes a child's character and future. While modern gentle parenting emphasizes kindness, it must be balanced with discipline and accountability. Children need boundaries and respect for others to grow into responsible adults. Destiny's story teaches us that failing to instill these values can lead to painful lessons later in life. Hi fam, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed this story. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you. Click the link on the right to dive into yet another captivating tale. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of your favorite African folk tales. Until next time, it's bye from us at Apenthene African Stories.